In recent years, studying abroad has become radically popular. Most people know at least an overseas student. To many people, studying abroad is a way of avoiding difficult problems such as the university entrance exam, finding jobs, military duty. However, taking a flight, landing in foreign countries doesn't mean that you are free. Many people, after a short time, realize that this journey isn't easy as what they imagine. Disillusion mainly comes from no psychological preparation and carelessness in making inquiries, leading to misunderstanding. For example, you may think if your marks at school or qualifications are high, or you can listen to music, see movies without subtitles. You can easily listen to the lesson when studying abroad. In fact, the voices you have listened at school and exam are the easiest ones. Languages in real life are diversified and far harder to listen than on movies. Besides that, each country has a different accent, so even you communicate well in the real, you may be confused when come to other ones.
Another mistake is to think that in Vietnam you study very well, then your studying in another country will be good as well. In fact, if you go to college, you may find that foreign students are not so good and the program you learn is not too hard. However, the thing making you find it difficult to learn is that you cannot just learn everything by heart and then become an excellent student, but you have to learn how to self-study and question your teachers in class, the things that you rarely had to do at school when you were a student in Vietnam.
And if you go to university, you may find that the students around you are all very good and you aren't as good at both general and specialized knowledge as you think. Moreover, at this time, you need practical skills to study. So even though you don't have to spend time learning at school as much as you had to before, the time you have to invest in learning, reading, and exploring materials increases a lot.
Another unexpected problem is that the knowledge you get is not so great compared to studying at home. Except for the possibility of choosing a lot of courses in Vietnam, it is very likely that the knowledge you have learned is just equivalent to that of the good local Vietnamese university, because they are all related from one source. Even if you do not work hard, then your appetite is not as good. The teachers who are not so good making you feel furious is not uncommon, so you are likely to be disappointed and consider going to school is a waste of time, leading to the habit of dropping classes. So, before you go, what do you need to write? You heard when studying abroad you have to be independent, right? But how? Maybe you think that knowing how to cook a few dishes, clean up, wash your clothes is enough. The fact is that you need to know how to deal with issues related to education, housing, and paperwork. The important thing is to know what to do, to ask and find information, because if you wait for someone to remind you, it may be too late. Also, you need to learn how to balance your finances. When studying abroad, there may be more money in your account than any other time in the past. Why there are too many new items around? Or simply, you want to buy a lot of beautiful clothes and take photos in order to look like an overseas student. So, if you do not control spending, you will not have enough money for emergency things. However, if you buy anything and train it to see how much they are in B&D, you do not dare to spend on travel or experience is not good either. Anyway, you are only going to study abroad for a short time, so if you do not catch now, when you have lots of money, you can't go back to this time.
And the most important thing that you need to prepare is your thinking. Can you make friends with strangers? Get used to your brand new country, what is totally unfamiliar to you. Can you live with strangers? Share the kitchen with them or stand at noisy parties? Can you sit up late and get up early? Can you have many relationships? Can you put away on joyful activities just to study? Last but not least, can you take full advantage of your short time to look for a job or to grab on opportunities coming to your life? Or after finishing your study, you just stay at home and do nothing? Having become increasingly popular and easy, Studying abroad is no longer and has never ensured a good future for an overseas student. Prior research and careful preparation is the only key leads to success when studying abroad.
Trong những năm gần đây, việc đi du học đã dần trở nên phổ biến, dường như ai cũng quen ai đó đi du học. Thậm chí, với nhiều người, đi du học còn là cách trốn tránh các vấn đề đau đầu như thi đại học, tìm việc làm, đi nghĩa vụ.